Hi everybody, here's Krystyan from TeamworkCast.
And my name is Marsellus.
And this is Netrunner TeamworkCast. This is the Hardwired Draft. It's the first round, second game. And I am on the left, I am playing, what's the name of the HB identity?
Strategic Innovations, Future Forward.
Very memorable name.
Very memorable name. If you have more HB cards rest than any other faction, when the runner's turn ends, shuffle one card in archives into R&D.
Alright, so this
sounds nice.
This is a really good identity, and I think over the course of the draft we figured that this is probably one of the best identities of draft identities that came out just right now.
Yes.
Because it's fairly easy to trigger it, and if you trigger it, you cannot be decked anymore.
And that's not so unimportant.
And your agenda density gets very low on HQ. You can suddenly also, you can unload agendas into our archives. There's just so many things you can do with this. Really strong. And of course, I'm playing against Guybrush from the last round, who also is playing the Bzzz. Bzzz.
Let's see whether he can trigger it more often than you.
You know what I like about Bzzz? He's green.
He's all right.
No, you don't get it.
No,
it's a Fifth Element reference.
Never saw that.
You didn't see? No. You have to watch Fifth Element.
All right, is it on Netflix?
Yes, I think so. You should watch it. It's a great movie.
On my to-do list.
Bzzz. All right, so Bzzz. So I think most people play Bzzz not because they draft a lot of Shaper cards. They play it because it's basically also one of the best runner identities, right?
Yes, yeah. I mean, the criminal one is just terrible.
Yeah.
You just clear text, and there's hardly anything that attacks you. However, I like the Anarch one, which we will see later, so I won't spoil it now. But the Anarch one, which is the guy from Stimhack.
Yeah.
While the
Wyvern
and the criminal guy, Boris Sifirkovac, is the potty hacker from Inside Job.
Yeah.
So there's some cool cross-referencing. Anywho.
All right, so I have installed just 3 ice into nothing, and Guybrush installs a Proco.
Awesome. Not only does this basically trigger on the ability of Bzzz, but it's just great in draft. You get money, you get the cards, just anything you desire.
I'm being so jelly right now. So jelly.
I didn't get it, Proco.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see if that helps. Oh, he gets out a leprechaun.
And now he should draw a card from Bzzz.
Bzzz, bzz, bzz. Oh, he didn't. He didn't. What? Why do you have Bzzz? Alright, but I exploit the fact that I drafted this sweepspeak, so I get some money, install advance, bam!
Oh, it's on, baby.
It's on, baby.
But yeah, sounds decent. I mean...
He doesn't have anything installed, so let's run.
Ooh,
that's a hive. What up?
Alright. Hive is awesome.
Alright, and then he exploits the fact that I don't have too many credit left, and if I want to score next turn, I probably won't be resing anything. So we can see a paper wall on my HQ.
I love paper wall.
Oh, the best card.
I also love how the playmats just basically sync up in the middle.
It wasn't planned at all, but it happened, and it is the most serendipitous event I had in my design history. It's just beautiful when 2 mats of this type come together.
So where did Nico get his one? Did he
this is the rare golden SMC playmat, which you only get if you score high in a Eureka tournament. And so I don't think we're going to release this before this, but there is going to be a Eureka 4 tournament where Nico will be doing pretty well, or Guybrush will be doing pretty well. And I can already spoil that we're going to play against each other on this tournament in a very, very exciting game.
The world is small.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, like the winners or like highly placed players from Eureka tournaments get those.
Awesome.
So I get 2 credits in advance once, slow rolling it.
All right.
They see me slow rolling, the Hayden.
Nice. Dirty Laundry, probably archives.
Yep. Nico, Guybrush playing it safe. So that's really nice.
Yeah.
But
he needs to check centrals. He needs to keep you poor.
He checks the centrals. That's the paper wall again. I already showed you the paper wall.
Talk about luck.
I don't know if I have enough. If I actually have anything. Code Siphon. This is interesting now. This is only tutor. There's not really a lot of tutors in this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, this is over now. Caduceus Res.
Caduceus Res is fine. I mean, he's got to pay everything to get in, and then he doesn't have any credits anymore to really install an expensive program.
I think he should have paid the credits because first he doesn't break the first trace, so
yeah,
I get
for the
3.
second he should, exactly.
But now it's like I can pump it up enough so he doesn't get in.
Yeah, but then you can't score.
Yeah, but I'm actually gonna pay 3. So this is a trace 5. So he could pay himself through.
Right, but
I'm actually paying all of my money. He doesn't get through. Your code siphon.
Well, I think this was overkill because, I mean, what program should he install? There's not so much that's...
Oh, I'm pretty sure he was going for the Magnum Opus.
Yeah, so you could have just brought him to a place where he was, at 1 credit remaining, so he would get a discount of 3, so he has to pay 2 more, and if he's got only 1 credit left, he can't get the Opus, but well...
But look at this. I might try and get 2 credits and advance once. Slowrolling.
Sure. Morningstar. This would be awesome. There's the Morningstar.
Also, note how I have 2 Wayland Ice Rest and my ability still doesn't trigger.
Well, it hardly ever does. But well.
But when it does, it's gonna be awesome.
Morningstar would be so good.
Yeah, Morningstar would be great. I never saw one Morningstar in the draft.
There's one, I think. But yeah, Hive hates Morningstar.
So yeah,
but he doesn't.
He procos up. I mean, that's such a great card. Like if you see it in a draft, it's like number 1 pick. Whatever. Ignore everything else. This is so good. And yeah, now he can get out the.
And now his ability would trigger again because he's got more.
He installed something. Yeah, but I don't think he remembers this. Poor Nico.
This is sad.
Sad
panda.
He even doesn't want to have the sports hopper.
What?
Well, I can understand. He has a long draw, as it is.
Yeah, still. I mean, he already missed 2 draws.
Oh, maybe. Oh, no, it's his turn. I just slow roll my agenda further, or maybe it's not an agenda.
I don't know. I mean, you could have scored it if it was a 5-3. If it's a Beal, well, there's no Beal. This would be awesome. Just pumping through the
Winning
Beal.
the game behind the Hive.
In a recent game night kit, I scored all of my agenda points behind the paper wall.
Yeah, that's how real Netrunners do this.
Yeah, including a 5-3.
But look at this. Nico used his Liberate accounts to get up his money, and that looks pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Creating like this beautiful draws of money, this little garden of money.
Nice.
That didn't make any sense.
Yeah, the last resort kind of, well...
If you want to create rows of 5, you just failed. And so I'm looking at the card installed there.
It could be a June bug. There are June bugs.
There's also Cerebral Overwriters.
Really? I only saw June bugs.
Well, I couldn't trigger a Cerebral Override right now, so maybe it's June bug.
Alright. Well, yeah, June bug would be funny.
Aurora, are you going to get through the... I have to do the math now? Like, does he have the money to do this?
Holy shit.
Yeah, it kostet 12.
And it will cost 12 credits, he just calculated?
Holy cow. Well, then
He does have the money.
He's got exactly 12 credits.
So I'm gonna
You
advance,
advance twice?
and it's going to be...
Oh,
Brandon Refinery.
This is awesome. Holy moly. 24 credits.
6 times 3, right?
No, 4.
4?
It's 4 per, pretty sure.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I think it's 3.
No, it's 4.
Then if it's 4, then I even got less money than I deserve.
Come on, again. You're in the first game deliberated.
Such misplace.
It's 4.
I'm gonna believe you because you're the Wayland player for sure.
I never played Netrunner Refinery, but it's 4. I played in the draft, I think, as well. That's why
It's a very good card for the draft, I think.
Yeah. It's just a lose-lose for the runner.
Alright, so we're both now rich, and now the game can begin. He gets out the...
Boxy.
I'm Boxy!
And again, he would have gotten a draw. Because, like, the Bzzz triggers... Yep. Well, now it's too late. Now...
And I'll also remind you that he... Oh, I also spoiled to you that he will completely forget the fact that Boxy gets additional hand size. Just saying.
There's weird stuff going on.
So yeah, like
Nice.
install something in front, and then install something inside, and once.
And it's still got 5 subroutines, so...
Still.
Nice.
Still going to be very expensive to get in there. Although he has the spike now, so the spike will help.
Yeah, but it breaks only 3, right? Well, it's something.
Well, it's better than not breaking anything at all. Oh, well, there's a
Wow.
Another spike? What?
Yeah, but now he's out.
He has like this whole breaking and entering suite. And now he runs.
Awesome. How did
that happen? All right, so this is going to be an IQ.
But that's enough. He can break it.
He has like 3 cards in my hand or something.
Only 3, Even if you had 5, he would be able to break it with
he can spike it or a crowbar it.
This is cool. I mean, that's something because no one starts drafting the disposable breakers because you think, well,
yeah.
And one guy starts and he just gets all of them. That's pretty decent because they're so cheap to use.
Yeah, they work very well in the last draft, and they're not as bad as they seem for draft. So yeah. So we're actually doing the math now, like how he can get through it, and
I think
he can get through easily. He has the 2 spikes to get through the thing, and then he can use the crowbar to get through the IQ. So
yeah, he can get in.
That was actually quite surprising. I thought he wouldn't be able to get through this server. So alright, so we see a crowbar on the IQ. He actually combines Spike and Aurora here.
Yeah.
Oh no, he has to actually use. He actually used 2 spikes now.
Maybe because he thinks it might be an NAPD that he can't steal if you have.
I had an APD, but I thought he can get in here, so I thought I'm gonna score this one. This is the team corporate sales team. It would be a really great economic agenda, but I screwed this up. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I thought this was a safe server.
Did we already mention what corporate sales team actually does?
Oh yeah, it just collects money, like 12 credits.
10
credits, and then you get 1 credit at the beginning of each turn, also corporations and runners' turn.
And that's nice. There's some nice drip economy.
Yeah, it's good.
So and it doesn't have any drawback at all.
It's really solid for 2 cards.
It's just better than
Bam! Parasite on the hive. He's fed up with his hive.
But you've got enhanced lock-in protocol, which is
Ice Carver, and I'm laughing about this because this is hilarious. I have to admit,
this is cool.
This is really great.
Ice Carver, I like Ice Carver.
But Bzzz doesn't trigger anymore, does it?
Nope. Right now, there's more criminal cards installed.
Yep, there's more criminal cards. Yeah.
Boxy, Shiv, and Aurora.
He's really frustrating about the hive. So I score out the NAPD now. So again, I had NAPD and this one. It's like I just made a mistake. I mistaked a mistake. All right. So like now the hive gets the token. You have to watch out because if he encounters the hive, the ice cover would trigger. So even just 2 tokens on the parasite are enough to kill the hive.
Xanadu.
Xanadu.
Nice.
Yeah, so now rezzing stuff cost me 1 more credit, and let's see how often we're gonna remember this.
Yeah, this is something in draft. I mean, when you've got a constructed deck, you know what it does, and you know what's the role of each card that you play and install, and therefore you remember all that stuff. But in draft, you just think, yeah.
It's just, alright, whatever, play your janky stuff, I don't care. Alright. So yeah, the current is not installed, by the way, so it doesn't affect my ability. I'm gonna trash the hive now, while installing something else in here. And again, getting credits, just money up here, because I think there's a really fun ice installed in front of AQ.
Let's hope that. We really didn't. Apart from the agendas, we didn't see any of the very new cards yet, right?
So far, this wasn't a very innovative new game, but maybe some new things will come up. He runs an HQ. Oh, damn! Sniping this alternate this hopper thing. Advanced concept hopper.
What does that guy do?
It's basically I get a credit. It's basically like paywall implementation for HB.
Oh, really? But when the runner initiates a run, not when the run is successful.
So it's a bit different, but
that's nice. That's nice because you will get a lot of mileage, and it's only the first time, not each time. So otherwise, it could be up to 4 credits each turn.
It can be up to 1 credit per turn.
All right.
Oh, you can also draw cards with this. This is also nice.
All right. Nice. I mean, you see leg work, and you say, okay, I draw a card too, and then, well, it's of course the agenda that you draw, but still.
Install a card in here, getting 2 credits.
So there are no 3-2 agendas in the draft.
Damn! That's force of nature.
That breaker is so terrible. That breaker is... But
what are you going to do? Not break any code gates?
Yeah, exactly.
And here that has the liberate accounts, which he actually empties now. I think there's going to be a run on there.
Yeah. Nice.
Let's see about that.
8 credits.
He checks the number of cards on my hand. There's
two cards, so that's not so. It's only
going to be
only 3 to break with force of nature.
You have the numbers in your head. I'm impressed.
Yeah, well, we had some maths in my games with force of nature.
Bam, Heimdall.
What? Oh, this is terrible.
Break the Heimdall with the Aurora. Come on, I dare you.
Well, it's only 8 credits. I mean, or you can just take the brain damage and then it's just 6. No, I'm lying. Then it's 8 if you let the... Oh no!
I like the sounds that Guybrush is making. Aurora and Force of Nature. What a breaker suit.
That's something. I mean, there is quite a lot of economy involved in the...
Also, I'm sorry that I'm interrupting, but my ability will trigger now.
Oh, nice!
Yeah.
Will you remember?
I think eventually I will. I will, because I remember that I shuffled some cards using it.
Oh, nice.
But the funny thing is, it triggers at the end of the runner's turn. So he got a brain damage.
Yeah.
Inject out.
Couldn't click the...
Yeah, I don't think we remembered it now. Oh, now we remembered the Xanadu.
Nice.
And now we're triggering the HP ability after the draw, which is kind of like bad, but we did it anyway.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the cool thing about casual games. You just say, of course.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, obviously, it was unintended cheating.
Fun. We're not. There's nothing on the line here. And those abilities draft abilities are really weird and cool.
Yeah, I really like the new design space.
Bam! Paywall implementation. If you have you have stole my hopper, but there's a paywall implementation glaring here a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so I think I'm going to misplay this. I think I'm going to get a credit when he initiates the run, not when the run is actually successful. Again, I haven't played the paywall implementation too often. Mopus, there it is. And also it's on the Leprechaun. So using this MU making ability of Leprechaun.
That's decent.
Not bad. And I'm scoring the Gila Hands. And I will spoil you to immediately. I will never use Gila Hands in this entire game, even though I am at 0 credits. I will just click for credits.
This happens.
Yep. That's the thing that happens.
Nice. Well, so it's 4-3, so...
You're remembering the HP ability here?
Now? Doesn't it trigger at the end of the turn of the runner?
Yeah,
when the runner turns... You cheater! Premature shuffling.
Whatever.
Well, I mean, probably it doesn't make a real big difference if he doesn't run R&D.
Yeah, well, he runs R&D. No, he doesn't. Ooh, retrieval run. I like this.
That's cool.
So what will he brigade back? What do you think?
Well, a Morningstar would be cool, but it's...
Shrike.
Yes. Was that? No, that's the
that's
Sentry Breaker. So, I don't know. Well, his rig is complete. Force of Nature for Code Gates, Shrike for Sentries, and Aurora. I mean, those breakers are really not as efficient.
Now we remember they get the credit. That's nice. We played it the right way around. Oh, there's this peak efficiency. Didn't rest too much ice right now. That's the problem.
Well, it's like Beanstalk Royal. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's still one worse than Beanstalk Royalties.
It's like infiltration.
And yeah, we did have an effect of your pre-major shuffling. And now you shuffle another one in.
Will I? No, he runs on Arcus, I think.
No?
Jesus! Oh, what a misplay! No, I'm so embarrassed.
Happens to the best of us.
Oh, it does.
Because he's nice, he remembers that you should shuffle something in that you already did.
I think he reminded me. It's like, what? Alright, whatever you say, I'm gonna shuffle.
Shuffle.
and put it on the front of HQ. Yeah, I think HQ needs more protection. I can tell you that there's a very expensive.
Well,
ice in
at least
HQ.
you only took 2 credits rather than using Gila hands.
So it evens out, I guess.
Karma. This is karma. Nice.
All right, running on R&D.
Hedge fund.
Yes,
Nice.
yes. I'm
Money
getting credit for
incoming.
this. All right,
Yeah, and
there,
you
it's
shuffle
not.
back.
We also figured out it's not a May ability, sadly. So you have to shuffle it back. Even there's some cards that you actually don't want to have replay.
Right. Indeed.
Yeah. He has got some good R&D access, so hopefully I'm gonna fix this somehow. Install advance, whatever.
Yeah, that should be pretty safe, I guess. I mean, you got quite some cards in hand, so Force of Nature will... Yeah. No, it's
going to be expensive to get through. I mean, it's something that people forget. You can just click all the way through Heimdall. 3 clicks and you're through. So he can get in there without problem, right?
Alright. Ha! Well, if it's a 4-5-3...
I think at this point I'm just banking on the fact that he might forget this. Because most people don't realize this.
Right, because it's a Heimdall 2.0.
Yeah, there's Heimdall 2.0, but even with 2.0 you can
you
click
still
through
get
with
the
the brain damage, right?
Alright. Well, if it's a Junebug, it's funny.
So I have 4 cards on my hand, so the IQ is 4, strength 4 right now.
Yeah, so it would be 5 to break with... Man, Force of Nature is so terrible.
Yeah,
It's so...
it's 5 to break.
Yes, so it's base strength 1, and you pump by 1 for 1 credit, and you...
Alright, he actually gets credits and runs, clicks through, accepts it, brain damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And the brain damage doesn't really do so much with this boxy. Not that we remember. Grand Emperor fight.
Oh man, I mean the thing is his economy is so good with Magnum Opus.
But hey, I dragged him a little bit, and if it didn't run, then I would have been up in my economy.
Oh yes.
And I got a credit from this. It's really good.
Yeah.
Just forcing him, just using my ice here and making him run
So
through this
basically
ice.
he spent a whole turn and 6 or whatever credits plus the trash cost. Oh man.
And then brain damage. It was a really bad exchange for him.
Well,
But on the other hand, there was no better solution here, I guess, right? All right.
yeah, I mean that's the cool thing about Guerrilla Refinery. It creates a lose-lose. Either it makes you rich or the runner poor.
That's
and
true.
both of you favor you.
All right, so he gets up some money, runs HQ, and now vanilla.
Nice. Oh man, this is adding it's 0 to res and now it's 2 to break. It's neutral, 0 strength. It's kind of like Paper Wall, but Paper Wall has +1 strength. On the other hand,
It's
Paper
0 to
Wall
res, it's so
kills
good.
itself
It's
after
so
being
good.
broken. Oh man.
And it's going to be like a little bit taxing for him.
And right now, actually, Vanilla has a strength -1 because
Okay,
of Ice Carver.
technically, yes. I actually didn't. I don't know if I paid this for now. I think we're gonna remember this.
Right, yeah, there's Xanadu as well.
But I got the credit for the. I don't know if I got the credit for the successful run.
I think you didn't. I think you started with 4 and you ended with 4.
Again, I'm gonna put in all those messages when I sit down and calculate all this.
This will be a lot of work.
It's really nice. He
Oh,
just
man,
can't get
vanilla
over it.
is
It's basically
so cool.
like a.
I mean, Vanilla is just
Okay, peak efficiency. Now it's a.
now it's a beanstalk.
Beanstalk,
basically.
yeah.
So
So
that's
we
okay.
can do this now. All right, I'm getting 2 credits. he's matching my moves.
Yeah, easy mark.
Easy
Quite a
mark.
lot of them in the draft picks as well.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Good card.
9 credits, yeah.
It's not the best card. But
And I mean, he's quite in control because he does have his complete breaker suit, and he could basically just opus all the time and wait until you insta something because there's no way to fast advance for you.
yeah, but if he wants to get in a server, he will cost him.
Well, it would cost him whatever it costs to break IQ in 3 clicks.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Well,
if he just
he
opus
never
all
clicks.
the time.
He's not a clicker.
Now you remember. For the Victor.
Yeah.
Oh man, Victor is also...
There is a run on...
Oh, Victor is 4 to break with...
there's
4
no
to
run
break
R&D,
for
there's a Victor. It's strength -1, you have to remember.
Alright. What was Chimera? That looked like it.
That would be nice.
Well, doesn't really do a lot, but still.
Now it doesn't do a lot, but his early game is really great.
Yeah, well, Wayland Rush player here. So.
And now I'm shuffling my last card in there. So this is the OP-ness of this HB ability. It's like all of the cards you play, they all get back.
All the hedge funds.
Everything.
Nice. Alright, and you can't get R&D lock basically.
Yeah, no, it's not possible because you always shuffle at the beginning of your turn, before your turn begins.
Oh. This is really good. This is really
There's
really
so many, like, I think they overdid it a little bit here. They should have been,
should
have toned it down a little bit.
I think the balancing between the
Alright,
draft identities
install credit. Get in here, bro. Now he's low on credits, so I don't think he will be running on this, basically.
Well, I mean, he could probably use one Opus, take another brain damage and get in, but I mean, the worst thing that can happen is that you score another 3-1 agenda.
Yeah.
Which is okay.
There's no 3-2s in this?
No 3-2s. As if I remember correctly. I mean, there's 4 2s, the 5 3s from the starter pack, and some 3-1 agendas like False Lead or Gila Hands. Or, what was it? That Jinteki one, where you choose an ice type which can't be broken in the next turn.
Unorthodox predictions or something.
Yes, unorthodox predictions, right.
We're running an HQ.
Even
Even if you get rid of that current, there's some more currents down the line. I dread a lot of currents. They're really good.
Yeah. Currents are annoying here.
There's not too many runner currents either.
What did I see as runner currents? Scrubbed, I think?
Scrubbed would be good. Alright, so that's unorthodox prediction.
It is! That's why you knew the name.
So I'm thinking what to do now. Which ice type to pick?
Well, Barrier. Well, this indicates there's something in HQ, I guess.
It's difficult because okay, I'm saying Code Gate after all.
Okay, so it's Victor can't be broken.
So he could run on HQ now. It's like with unorthodox predictions, it's usually you have to actually pre-advance it so you can get a secure server.
Yeah,
so
sure.
that you're kind of like tempted to just score it out as a 3-1, like, you know, not never advanced style.
That's nice.
But you have to pre-advance it actually if you want to play it correctly. And and now I remember Gila Hands.
Oh man. Oh.
Express.
And now his stack is empty and he's got all those cards that he discarded quality time.
Alright, install advance, bro.
Alright, it's... No, install advance. No, advance. Alright, it's on. But he can get in there without problems.
You think so?
Yes. I mean, he can just click 3 times and... There is some trick. I'm sensing it.
What? He runs on archives,
and that's one of the new cards. That is very interesting. Political graffiti, event run, anarch, 0 to play, and 3 influence. Make a run on archives if successful. Instead of accessing cards, add political graffiti to an agenda in the corp's score area as a hosted condition counter with the text: this agenda is worth -1 agenda point. Trash political graffiti if the corp purges virus counters. Otherwise,
so wait a minute. Is the agenda worth -1 or is it worth 1 less?
That's exactly what me and FFOX were discussing about, because as I read it, it's worth -1 agenda point. Oh, -1 agenda. Yeah, -1 agenda
but
point.
Why would it be worth 1 -1? That doesn't make sense.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
I guess
otherwise they would have said 1 less.
Yeah. Like we have
or
to
it's decreased by 1.
There's
or
going to be
any other wording.
I tell you, there's going to be a Twitter ruling in the future about this. Alright, running on there, and that's Cerebral Overwriter!
Nice!
Bam! And he's dead, he didn't have enough cards on his hand.
Oh man, and then later I think we realized that he would have still had a hand size of 5 right now.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter,
4.
he didn't have enough cards on his hand.
Yeah, but he discarded too many before because he thought his hand size was too low. And now we're discussing about the political graffiti. Man, what a game. So you won both, right?
No, 2-2. split, perfect split.
All right, nice.
So yeah, that was. I like at the end I thought like, okay, I'm gonna lose now. Like there is no way for me to keep him out. He has all the money. He has all the breakers.
Yes.
So this was basically the only way for me to do this. Like start to force him to run through this multiple times.
That's why it's great
And,
to.
yeah.
It's just great to have traps in those match point situations.
You have to have at least one trap, and just to as a wait out. And it's like, sure, he could have run there, right? As you said, like he would have run there. But then it's like maybe that's what I'm counting on. Maybe that's what he's thinking. It's like this. I know that you know that. I know that you know.
Exactly, hidden information. Well, I know you can run there, but maybe while drafting you saw the June bugs, you saw the overriders, you saw another Grindel refinery, and so you go just bankrupt.
Yeah. So he had to actually run there. Maybe I was trying to sneak out an agenda or something, so you don't know. So now we're discussing this political graffiti, which is, I don't know, if you have opinions on this, post in the comment section, because it is a bit of a weird wording there and it might be ambiguous. Is it one agenda point less, or is it -1 in total?
Yeah, exactly. The question is whether it overrides the former text or the former things. It's interesting.
It's weird.
But definitely something that can, just gain some tempo for the runner.
Definitely. Force the trash, force purge and stuff like that. All right, guys, we're gonna move on to the second game, where I think we're gonna see you on a play table. Is that possible? All right, so we're gonna see what will happen in future, and until then, we're gonna hack the planet.
Shut up and get in the car. Shit on me.
This episode of Netrunner TeamworkCast was created with a generous support from our listeners. If you enjoy the show and you can't get enough Netrunner videos, please check out our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/hacktheplanet.